FERNO is the international leader in providing the most complete line of emergency patient handling solutions, including stair chairs, backboards and immobilization equipment, trauma bags, fire rescue, and ambulance cots. The FERNO Mondial has been designed with our smart load system technology to make your job easier with smooth, simple, ergonomic operation of the transporter when loading and unloading from an ambulance and when lifting or lowering the patient at the scene. This video outlines the basic operation and proper use of the FERNO Mondial patient transport system. Before using the transporter, all restraints must be installed and patients must be fully restrained. Be sure to read the manual before placing the cot in service. Loading and unloading the cot. Loading and unloading the Mondial is easy with the Easy Load Auto Release system. To load the cot, grasp the cot at the rear and push the cot onto the loading tray in a smooth, continuous motion. As the front load wheels contact the tray, the front legs will release automatically. As the center load wheels contact the tray, the rear legs will release automatically. Continue pushing until the rear load wheels are on the tray and the cot is locked into the fastener. To unload the cot, disengage the fastener and pull the cot out of the ambulance in a smooth, continuous motion until the cot is fully removed. The ratchet mechanism will automatically lock the legs into position. Confirm the legs are locked before moving the cot. When loading or unloading the cot, you may pull or push using the extending lift handles on the stretcher, the transport lift bars, or the stretcher footrest. Raise and lower the cot. The Mondial ensures operators maintain the best lifting posture when raising and lowering the cot by using the Easy Pull Release handle. Proper lifting posture means lifting with your legs while keeping your back straight. To lower the cot, pull the red Easy Pull Release handle at the rear of the cot. Working together, you and your partner may then position yourself for the lift, assume the weight of the cot, and lift up slightly before lowering the cot. The leg lock mechanism will not engage until the weight is assumed. If you release the handle before the cot is fully lowered, the legs will lock into one of the 7 height positions. Hold the red Easy Pull Release handle until the desired height is reached, and then release. The Easy Pull Release handle does not need to be used when raising the cot. Working together with your partner, grasp the transporter lift bars or the lift handles on the stretcher top and lift the transporter until it is at its desired height. The legs will ratchet and lock into position automatically. Removing the stretcher top. To remove the stretcher from the transporter, push the yellow release lever forward and pull or push the stretcher toward the rear legs of the cot. When the stretcher is disengaged from the latch mechanism, you and your partner may remove it from the transporter. To attach the stretcher to the transporter, lift the stretcher and position it onto the transporter slightly toward the rear legs, with the stretcher glides resting on the stretcher rail. Push the stretcher toward the front legs until it engages the slam latch mechanism and you hear an audible click. The stretcher can be placed on the transporter facing either direction. Confirm that the stretcher is locked in place before moving. For added convenience, the lift bars in the stretcher may be extended. To extend the lift bars, press the button on the end of the handle and pull the handles out. Reverse this to push them in. Other operations. The FERNO Mondial includes a wide range of innovative safety and handling features. To lock the wheels, press down on the wheel lock lever with your foot. Kick the lever in the opposite direction to unlock the wheels. For added maneuverability, pull the blue front wheel swivel lock release lever to allow the front wheels to swivel in any direction. When the handle is released and the cot rolls forward, the wheels will lock back into place. To adjust the backrest, press down on the red release levers on the stretcher and lift up to raise the backrest to the desired height. To lower the backrest, press down on the red release levers and push down on the frame. When additional lift assistance is needed raising the cot, pull out on the red FW tab to engage the side lift handles. Push the tab in to hide the side release handles. To lower the side arms, pull out on the red knob and rotate the side arms down. To raise the side arms, lift up on the side arm until the red knob locks into place. When required by protocols, engage the shock position by lifting up on the end of the foot panel until it locks into place. To lower the foot panel, lift up slightly, press the foot end tabs, and lower the foot panel. For patient comfort on long transports, engage the contour position. Lift up on the red contour position handles in the center of the panel until the panel locks into place. To lower the contour position, lift up slightly on the end of the foot panel, press the foot end tabs, and lower the contour position. To extend the headrest for taller patients, grab the head end bar and pull out until it locks. To retract, push in until it locks. Transferring the patient and rolling the cot. The following is a general procedure for transferring patients to the Mondial. Always follow your local protocols when moving patients. Place the transporter as close as possible to the patient. Engage the wheel locks and adjust the transporter to the level of the patient. You may also remove the stretcher from the transporter and place the stretcher next to the patient. Unfasten the restraints and lay them to the side of the bed surface. Then lower or fold the side arms down. Transfer the patient onto the transporter using approved emergency medical procedures and following your local protocols. Now raise the side arms, adjust the backrest and shock frame as needed, and fasten and adjust the patient restraints. Be sure that sheets and other articles are positioned where they will not interfere with the operation of the transporter. You may now place the stretcher onto the transporter if needed. Raise the transporter to a rolling position and roll the cot. To roll the cot when you are the control end operator, pull the cot by grasping the stretcher foot handle or pull-out handles. When you are the assisting operator, pull or push by grasping the mainframe at the center of the cot, at the load end of the cot, or by using the pull-out handles. Contact. For more information on the FERNO Mondial, visit fernointernational.com/Mondial or call FERNO at 1-937-382-1451.